Muammar Gaddafi, guide of the Libyan revolution, awakens in the luxurious bedroom of one of his numerous villas. It is 8 a.m. and like every morning, Gaddafi has a hard time getting up. As opposed to Stalin's austere life, he is totally dominated by his impulses and suffers from numerous addictions, mind-altering drugs, cocaine, alcohol, and sex. But at 54, his body is wearing down, having been subjected to every kind of excess for far too long. As a result, it is increasingly difficult for him to maintain his self-control in public. People are frequently perplexed by his erratic behavior. Mitterrand judged him unstable. Ronald Reagan referred to him as a mad dog, and to Anwar al-Sadat, he was just plain crazy. Nevertheless, it is this sex maniac and drug addict who rules Libya with an iron fist. For 27 years, he's been systematically plundering his country's wealth, beginning by confiscating the colossal oil and gas revenues, and then appropriating all big business concerns and redistributing them to his entourage. Today, although he is one of the richest men in the world, his home is half buried underground, surrounded by bulletproof walls and watchtowers, with soldiers standing guard 24 hours a day. Not only is part of this residence underground, but it is also hidden inside the perimeter of an ultra-secure compound, Bab al-Azizia, which covers 6 square kilometers. An entire city within a city, located in the heart of Tripoli, a huge area surrounded by walls, a veritable modern fortress. Mohammed Gliwan, Gaddafi's personal cameraman, is part of the dictator's innermost circle.
داخل باب العزيز داخل سياج كان في سياج داخل سياج يعني كانت في بوابة تمنع أي حد يمشي إلا المطلوب اللي بدها اللي هي قريبة من العائلة مثلا أنا مصور دكتور طباخ كانوا أشخاص معينين يدخلوا للدائرة اللي موجود فيها بيتها يعني بيتها أصلا بيت عائلته يعني.
And even within this fortress, the exact location of Gaddafi's home is kept a secret.
تخيل هم داخل باب العزية وداخل معسكر ولكن مش كل شخص يعرف بيت القدافي وين. فكان القدافي سر غامض لأنه هو كان لا يثق في أحد وليس هو عبقري هو كان يخاف.
Fear became an obsession with Gaddafi after the Americans bombed his palace in 1986. Suspected of funding many terrorist attacks around the world that resulted in hundreds of victims, he became public enemy #1. Since then, he has lived constantly on the alert, like a fugitive inside his own country. But now, in 1996, Gaddafi is threatened by a new enemy, the National Front for the Liberation of Libya, comprised of armed Islamist groups that are based in the desert and have declared war on him. Gaddafi takes this threat very seriously. They are Salafists, suspected of being linked with Al-Qaeda. He has already had hundreds of them arrested and imprisoned in Abu Salim prison. Living conditions there are horrendous. Fatih Saad was imprisoned there during that time. For 12 years, he witnessed what the prisoners had to undergo.
النوع المادي يعاملك يعذبك عذاب بالضرب بالكهرباء بالتعليق اليدين في أعلى وتقعد يوم كامل معلق بين يديك من أعلى تعذيب إن تنام على البلاط بدون زليز احنا نقول البلاط وبعد ذلك يصب عليك مية سخونة في أثناء الليل هذا المادي شعوري بالإحباط عارف أنت اللي يقبض عليه أنا متأكد إن اللي يقبض عليه القدافي ينتهي.
Conditions inside were really brutal. The jail cells were overcrowded. The people who died were often left in the cells for days. And torture was institutional. People felt like there was no way out, that they were buried alive in this prison. They felt like they were in a prison where the keys had been thrown away.
This Friday, June 28th, the prisoners can't take any more. They have reached their limit. For days, dead bodies have been left to rot inside their cells. They have nothing to lose. Today, Gaddafi will soon have to deal with a completely unprecedented situation. In 27 years of absolute power, he has never had to face the kind of massive revolt that is about to break out at Abu Salim. This date will never be forgotten in the bloody history of Libya under Gaddafi's rule.